I've hired over 70 plus people on Upwork, and I've spent tens of thousands of dollars hiring on the platform. So in this video, I want to talk to you about what you can do as a freelancer to stand out. And I'm actually going to show you behind the curtain what a big profile for hiring looks like. And if you don't already know, my name is Ryan. All we talk about on this channel is Upwork. I love Upwork. I make a bunch of money from Upwork. I hire a bunch of people on Upwork. And just in general, this is my entire life, basically. So let's get straight into it. But the first thing that I want to talk about is, what do you even look like from the client's perspective? Let's jump in. So if we jump into the laptop, this is what it looks like from the client's perspective on Upwork. And for this job, I actually hired over 5 people as an example, just to show you. And, I'm going to show you the ones that really stood out and what I was looking at in that moment. So if you've ever wondered, like, well, what does it look like from the client's perspective when I send a proposal or, when they're trying to reach out to me, this is what they see. This is literally the view they see. And it's important to know this stuff so that we can reverse engineer and make ourselves stand out from everybody else. Now, one thing you'll notice really clearly is how bad most of the proposals are, to be honest. It's important to realize that clients aren't like clicking on every single one of these things. They're just glancing. So when you look at this, genuine question as the viewer, what do you see first? The first thing that I see is the profile pictures and these kind of cover letter information on the right-hand side. What's funny is I don't really see things like top rated or how much you've made. It's not that clear. Like, it's kind of just in the middle here. It's not like as attractive. But one of the things I do see is the profile picture and the cover letter. And as you can see, one of the things that makes people stand out is sending links, because links often are in some way personalized, especially if you're sending Loom videos. Now, I've made a bunch of videos on this, and I have a full masterclass on how to send Loom videos to attract clients and land clients. And in that video, I even closed a $4,000 per month client using the Loom strategy. So I'll put that on the screen somewhere if you want to check that out. But sending Looms works really well. You have to remember, clients on Upwork are busy. They're just like busy business owners. So they ain't going to go through and read this nonsense. Like, all of this stuff, it just looks like ChatGPT. Like, if I just keep scrolling, it just looks like ChatGPT. Definitely don't be like this guy that just says hi. I do appreciate that that's like a bit of a pattern interrupt, if you will, but that looks super shitty, to put it blunt. But look at this guy, for example. He sent a Loom video. Hey, Ryan, I made a personalized Loom video to show you how I can actually help you. This guy definitely watches my YouTube videos. So shout out to you, bro. One of the other things that I liked about this as well is that he also says, hey, I'm also free to do a free sample post. Good offer, good pitch. And by the way, look at this guy's profile. His profile's, let's be real, pretty bad. $500 earned, total 6 jobs. Not the best profile picture. 76% job success score. That means that he gets it right 76% of the time. So not great, but it did make me stand out. It did make him stand out, sorry. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, I want to show you an example of something that's bad. Doing stuff like this is super bad. Sending these like ChatGPT-esque messages, 5+ years experience in bold with these big emojis. Everybody knows that that's ChatGPT. Everybody, even people that don't even know about AI, know that that's not real and it doesn't look good. Again, it is a pattern interrupt because it is quite flashy. It's not setting the right expectation with the client. If I could boil this entire video down into one thing, is that clients on Upwork are, hiring for their business, and a business is a person's baby. So at the end of the day, if you can't even be bothered to put a good proposal together, how can you expect them to think that you're going to do a good job when it comes to the work that they're actually hiring for? Does that make sense? So let me show you the 5 people that I did end up hiring, and let me show you what they did to make themselves stand out a little bit. So this was one of the first guys that I hired. Look at his profile picture. He definitely watches my YouTube videos because his profile picture is perfect. He has 30K earned, 91% job success score, which could be better, but top rated. And he also said, hey, welcome. My name is da-da-da. And, I am top rated video editor. Here's my portfolio. Straight to the point, efficient, and it stood out because I saw that link and it looked great. Now, the stuff after that is probably not that important, but one thing I do like about this is it's nice and punchy. He's just straight to the point. Here's my portfolio. I've got a great profile. And, the profile does a lot of the heavy lifting. Now, this guy, Abdul, stood out because in this guy's example, he actually talked to me. He said, hey, Ryan, I watched a few of your videos on your channel. I noticed the first 30 seconds are very engaging. And after that, the video becomes more straightforward. So he actually went and watched my videos, which was in the job description, by the way. I put the link for my YouTube channel in the job description. So that really made it stand out for me as well. He's clearly done his homework. He's clearly done his research. And this guy, is also got a great profile, 100% job success score, top rated, 20K earned, 86 plus jobs. And to be honest, this stood out really well. He didn't send a Loom, but I knew it was personalized because he was talking about my channel. Now, this guy ended up standing out really well because he did exactly what I talk about in my YouTube videos. Hey, Ryan, I recorded a Loom for you. Boom. And he sent me a personalized Loom. And that stood out. And that ended up getting him the job. And now he's one of my video editors. Maybe even the video editor that's editing this video right now. Who knows? But again, his profile wasn't even the best. Only 6K earned, 95% job success score, top rated. I don't really like his profile picture, but it does stand out. It's kind of different. Actually, I do kind of like it. It's kind of cool. But as you can see, all of these guys like either had some form of personalization or did their research and also have a good profile to do some of the heavy lifting. So if you can have a great profile and you use personalization and show that you've actually, spent some time looking at this project, then you're probably going to get at least a message back on Upwork. Now, one thing I would say when it comes to hiring on Upwork that clients hate is people that say a price and then actually change the price later. This is like one of the biggest mistakes you can do. And to be honest, not only will you not get the client, but you'll end up just annoying them and they'll never hire you for anything else. For example, let's say I'm going to pay somebody $100 to edit the video that you're watching right now. But then a little bit later, right before we're about to open the contract, and at the time, the video editor agrees. He says, yeah, I'm happy with $100. But right before the contract's about to start, right after maybe we've done a test project and everything's going smoothly, they then turn around and say, actually, I want $200 or actually, I want $500. This is like one of the worst things that you can do because early on, when you've not built any trust with the client, they're not going to trust you enough to, increase the rate. If that same question came up after them working with me for like, let's say 3 months, I'm probably going to be more open to, negotiating that sort of price, but it's not going to work, early on when we've, really at the early stages of our journey together. So to put it simply, never agree to something and then disagree with it later because it makes you look unprofessional and it's not good. This is 100% one of my biggest pet peeves. And it's one of the reasons I've, avoided a few people on Upwork before. Now, I'll be honest with you, and this is just the truth. I don't think most people really look at your kind of previous work and portfolio on your profile when it comes to Upwork. It's obviously a nice to have. Like if I can see that you've, done lots of successful jobs, that's great, but it's not immediately obvious on the profile. As an example, as you can see here, you can't really like see the person's previous work. I can click even on like their example, this guy called Mohammed, for example, but like I have to scroll quite far down before I ever get to see any highlighted jobs or any previous work, So it's not super obvious. And I actually don't think it matters that much. This goes against a lot of what other people think, but this is just my opinion after spending, tens of thousands of dollars hiring on Upwork. Now, another thing I want to tell you guys as freelancers that you should definitely do in terms of landing, me or somebody else as a client is following up. If I've already messaged you on Upwork and I've not followed up with you or, I just go like, ghost essentially, you should 100% follow up with me because that shows initiative. It shows that you're serious. And don't just follow up and be like question mark. Follow up with value. Hey, Ryan, by the way, I think you should also do this with your profile or YouTube video. Hey, I also think you should do this. If you do this stuff, it's going to make you stand out big time. And to be honest, sometimes people hire for who they like and the people that are the most eager. You don't necessarily need to be the best. If you're just super active, like, hey, I really want to do this, sometimes that's enough to get you the client. And one of the last things I want to say here, sometimes clients will just ignore you and there is nothing you can do about it, unfortunately. The best thing you can do is try to stand out as much as possible, give personalization, show your initiative. And if I could sum all of this into one word, it would be being inquisitive, be excited about the job, be interested in the job. This isn't just another job for you. This is something that you're really interested in and passionate about because a business is a person's baby, like I said before. And if you're excited, they're excited. And you know what? That goes a long way when it comes to hiring. But you let me know. Do you think I missed anything in the comment section? I'd love to hear what you guys think. Have you ever hired on Upwork? Did you know this is what it looks like from the client's perspectives? Let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video.